Amen, amen, Alice. Thank you so much. Anyone who is joining, please, we always join when our microphones and the cameras are muted, so we don't have distractions as we proceed with the session. So as we say that our today's session is about the Microsoft Office 365. Our trainer tonight is ready and quite ready in the room, just waiting for the button to be passed to him. But before then, I just want us to take a little quiz in Kahoot as we give the others to some time to join, at least for 2-3 minutes, so that we get energized more. But at the same time, we wait for the others to come on board. So allow me share my screen. We are going to play a Kahoot, only 5 questions about Microsoft Office 365 tools. So let me just confirm if my screen will be. As I do that, you can also be using the chat. You can use the chat. Use the chat to just introduce yourself. As a launch Kahoot here. Kahoot is a gamification software. You can use it to design assessments. And the students or whoever will be participating will have a good time. So as participants to the game, what you need to do, go to your browser. Once you get to your browser, search kahoot.it. It will ask you for a game pin, which is displayed on the screen. I believe my screen is visible from your side. I can also take this pin to the chat. This is you put the pin, then you put your nickname and get to the game. I just share the link here. I'm sharing the link on the chat. If you get that link, just click on it, but don't leave the meeting. You're using a phone. At the bottom section of your phone, there are 3 icons there. One is having 3 lines on it. So you click on that, it takes you to a new window. You can put the link there, or you put the code. Then you put your nickname and you wait for the game to begin. If you're facing challenges, please let us know, because we are here and we should assist each other. Saidi, welcome. Munga, welcome. Jackie, thank you for joining. At least 10 people. Five 8209 506 8209 506 8209 506 8209. Right, I'm getting people on board. Thank you, Tina. Bamsa, welcome. Very funny names. Those are 5 people. At least we get 10 people. Mhm. Anyone struggling to join? Right, so I'm going to start the game. And whoever is trying to join will still be able to join. That game pin will be displayed on the screen. You can pick it. I also shared in the chat. So
Hello, Joel.
yes.
I'm not able to access my chat. My chat is not active.
Okay, can you try to rejoin? You log out and then join once again. You should be able because I've allowed it for everyone. So what website do you access Microsoft Office accounts? The faster you do it, the more chances of winning the game. Okay, thank you for that question. I'm seeing Jackie's leading, Kasi becoming number 2. Then quiz question number 2. Which of these apps is not included in Office 365? Come on, people, 3 answers, 4 answers coming. Anyone else? 4 seconds, 2, 0. Who is leading? Kasi, the no coming number 2, Jackie number 3. Right. Let's see this third question. OneDrive lets you keep your files in. Go, 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 go. Is it in the cloud, your computer, memory stick, hard drive? Five answers submitted. Okay. Let's see who is on top of the ladder. Jackie, thank you. You know, number 2, Kasi, had dropped to number 3. Second, last question. How much space do you get for your files in OneDrive? Shake your head and submit the answer. Okay, 5 answers submitted. Thank you so much. Who is leading here? Wow, Jackie remaining on top. They know number 2. Kasi number 3. I aside number 5. This is the last question. The faster you put the answer, better for you. What is the name of the new presentation tool? Of course, in Microsoft's Office 365. Quick, quick, quick. Right. 5 answers submitted. Let me see the winner. Okay, they know number 3. Congratulations, they know number 2. Said, you became number 2. Good work. And number 1 is none than Jackie. Give Jackie a clap. Give Jackie a clap for topping up the game. That is wonderful. Remember, Kahoot is one of the best tools you can use for assessments. You can also use it, probably if you are training your colleagues, you can use Kahoot for just making fun out of that learning piece. So those who joined the game, thank you so much. At this point in time, I want to introduce to you the facilitator or the trainer for the day. And our trainer is Mr. Said Ade. Ade Said Jillo, those who do not know or those who have not interacted with Said. Said Ade Jillo is a teacher by profession with over 15 years experience. He's currently a classroom teacher and a head of institution at Jajavo Primary in Tana River North Sub-County. That is Tana River County. So he's the sub-county ICT in charge of teachers' welfare in data capture. Said is passionate about ICT and exploring education technology and innovation for better classroom practices. He believes that making use of the technology tools enables the facilitator be relevant to the 21st century learner. Being an active member on Microsoft Educator Learn, Said has gathered 30 badges and 6 trophies, and he recently submitted his self-nomination for Microsoft Innovative Educator Experts. Congratulations, Said, for submitting your nomination and also accepting the call to share today. We know that head of institutions are usually busy and unavailable. And so your sacrifice is not in vain. Thank you so much. If Said, you can hear me, it's your time. Pick the microphone and welcome.
Yes, Joel, thank you. Thank you, Joel, for the wonderful introduction of myself. Initially, I thought you were not talking about me. Okay. So today we are going to look at the Microsoft tools available in the Microsoft 365. So maybe if I can share my screen, let me share my screen. I hope I'm audible. Somebody confirm.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, Said.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you. Thank you. So if I may ask, as I share my screen, if I may ask, which Microsoft tools are available in the Microsoft 365? You can reply through the chat. Just mention the one that you know.
MS Word.
You can do it on the chat.
Yes, Outlook. Someone is saying Outlook. Yeah. So Lynette is saying Outlook. Gima is talking of Excel. Pauline is talking of OneNote. Christine, Teams. Thank you, Christine. Ongeri is talking of OneDrive. Teams by Alice. Okay. Microsoft Excel. LC. Microsoft Word, Jomba. Kaizala, wonderful. Hongeri. Amazing tools you guys are mentioning here. It's our hope that you have explored how to use them. If not, this is your time. Get to know where to begin and explore the tools in a better way. So
I'm trying to share my screen, but it's still loading.
okay.
I'll give it time to load.
Right. So as this Saidi is trying to PowerPoint from Gima, Ongeri, could you please tell us about Kaizala? Ongeri, just come out of mute as we wait for Said to share the screen. If you don't mind. Okay, Christine, we talked of Teams. Can you say more about Teams? Just come out of mute and tell us more about Teams as one of the Office 365 tools. As we wait for Said to share the screen. Lynette talked of Outlook. What about it? What is so unique with Outlook? If maybe you have had a touch on it. Lynette, can hear me? Come out of mute.
Yes, with the Outlook, I've
Yes.
interacted with Outlook by messaging to different institutions using my email account through Outlook, as well
Okay,
as the Microsoft Office 365.
wonderful. Are you using an organization account or personal?
It is personal account.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
thank you. Thank you, thank you. Anyone who would wish to share any of the tools that you have mentioned, just give us a brief of your experience on how you have used.
I'm here, Joel.
Yes, Christine.
This is Christine. I talked about Teams.
Yes.
Teams is a meeting app. You can hold meetings on Teams.
Very correct. Even
Okay.
as
Sorry.
all right. So I was
So
saying, okay, Ongeri, go ahead.
I was talking about Kaizala. I've tried to use it, but most of the people are not using it. It's a collaboration tool for messaging, but
Yes.
I have not used it so much because people are not used to it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not. I've tried to send messages, but people are not responding. That's why I'm also looking at it. If it's possible, we start using it.
Very true. Very true. Thank you, Ongeri. And have you realized that Kaizala has no limit in terms of the number of people that you can onboard? Because it's
Yeah.
a messaging app, yes, like WhatsApp, but WhatsApp has limit of the members on that group. So you realize that
Yeah.
Kaizala is one of the best platform. You can onboard so many people and it can't get full. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I saw a hand up. Saw a hand up here. Kevin?
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I wanted to say that Microsoft Word on 365 is somehow very advanced and comes handy because you can actually synchronize on several devices. Whatever you work on, even offline, when you go online and it can be able to upload, you can access it even on another device. Like maybe you can switch between a mobile phone to a desktop or something like that. So I think that is better.
And you see, you can work in collaboration. If you are working on a project and you are using Microsoft Word, because it's a cloud-based productivity tool, you can just collaborate as you work together in teams. Thank you. Thank you for that. I'm seeing Saidi, are you okay? Jacqueline, you can say. Jacqueline, just say your experience before we give it to Said. Jacqueline, if you can hear me. I'm seeing your hand is up.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, with the Office 365 tools, like we have got Microsoft Word, Excel, and etc. When you look at the grade 5 curriculum in science and technology, Microsoft Word is coming in handy as a word processor, creating and editing of text. Excel in grade 6 is also a very good program. Actually, that is what I use when you're doing the learner's progress records, even for the CBC. Another aspect is when you now bring it in, like these days we are going the digital way. Sometimes during meetings you see people are still with pens and notebooks, but in most cases, if you have got your phone that is digital, you simply go to notes and then do your notes from there or take your short notes from there.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, Jacqueline, for sharing. That is indeed credible, and keep it up. Keep good work. Continue using the tools and advocate for more people to use them. Saidi, are you okay?
Yes.
You can see your screen on the.
Yes, I had changed gadget.
Okay.
The one I was using initially has delayed to upload, so I have changed to a tablet.
No problem.
Okay. So for those who want to do practicals, if you have another gadget, you can go to Google, then you type Microsoft 365, then you search. I show you how to log in into Microsoft 365. Yes, if you type Microsoft 365, you get the, I don't know if you are able to see on the screen, then you can pick the first option. Then at the right corner, we have the sign in option. You touch it and then you sign in using your TSC email account. Somebody is saying my screen is not displayed.
It's showing on that part of continue. See the text on the topmost left corner.
Okay.
That's where you are, I suppose.
That's where I am. Let me switch off. It's taking too long to load. I have so many options. So let me try another option. So as you can see, this is my account. I have just opened my Microsoft account, and these are my documents. We have Excel, form, OneNote, and so many. So I wanted to start with Word. There's something, I know most of us are conversant with Microsoft Word, but I just want to talk about two things. So let me open Word. My network is very, very slow. Microsoft Word is open. Save documents. Yes, I was opening my documents, but let me open all the apps. So these are the applications available in the Microsoft 365. I will just go through them quickly. We have the calendar, the Microsoft notebook, class notebook. We have Delve, Excel, Forms, Kaizala, List, OneDrive, OneNote, Outlook, People, Planner, Power Apps, Power Automate, PowerPoint, Project, SharePoint, Staff, Notebook, Trim, Sway, Teams, To Do, Visio, Whiteboard, Word, and Yammer. So I want to talk about two things in Word. So I will open Word. And then I pick a blank document up here. So Word is open. So I want to talk about dictate. Here, I know most of us are conversant with typing, making bold, italics, underline, but we have this microphone written dictate. This is what I just want to talk about. If you touch this microphone, it will pick everything, whatever I'm speaking right now, and turn it into text. It will turn whatever I'm speaking. So I want you to observe here. It is listening. So this application, not typing. Could it be because of the network? pause dictate. Yes, I want it to start typing, but it's not typing. I'm wondering, could it be because of the network? Could it be because of the network? Maybe it is supposed, whatever I'm speaking right now, it's supposed to type here, but I'm saying it's not responding. It is not responding. Yes, it is not.
Could be it's the network. Maybe it is a bit slow, but you don't have to worry about anything. If you feel I can also maybe share from this side and then you demonstrate.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Joel. So I'll just go ahead and explain. It is supposed to be typing whatever I'm saying right now on the blank sheet. So this application is, I just want to talk about the importance of it. It is useful, and it can help learners with those with hearing impairment. Johanna, okay, welcome. It helps learners with hearing impairment, those who are able to hear, but they are able to see, they are able to visualize. So when the teacher is teaching in a classroom and is displaying the screen, as he teach, whatever he's saying will be displayed on the screen, and the learner who is not able to hear the teacher is able to follow from the text which is being displayed. And this helps learners with hearing impairment follow the lesson in real time. Then, apart from the dictate, we have another one. We have something called immense reader. Immense reader. Okay, so for me to use the immense reader, I will have to type something like hello. Let me type something very fast. So immense reader is supposed to read the text here. So I will go to view and then go to immense reader. Let's see if this one will respond. Yes, Microsoft Word has dictate ability for learners with hearing impairment. Yes, it assists learners with hearing impairment. So I have just written a small text, and then if I touch the play button, it will read. It will read. Let us listen. Let us observe and listen. Network again, letting me down. Mr. Network, today you have visited me. So Immense Reader is a great tool in Office 365. 365. This one is good for learners with visual challenge. They can use this one to read the text. This one reads the text so that you can know what is written. So again, Immense Reader is letting me down here. Is not reading, but if you try it on your own, it will, I'm sure it will work. So those are the two areas I wanted to talk about Word. Number one was the dictate, which is in the home. If you touch home, you will see dictate. You will see dictate. And I have said that this one, it picks whatever you speak and display in form of text. So let me move on to another item that is let me go back to the apps so that I know I just pick the calendar. The calendar. Let me pick the calendar. The calendar helps in saving your activities like let's say meetings, workshops. For example, today's meeting, I had saved it for me I used Google Calendar. I will show. So this is how the calendar looks like. You can see here I have 2 meetings saved, one on 12th Wednesday, July, and another one on 25th. I also have a meeting in the morning, 8 a.m. But I most of the time I use Google Calendar. So I'll just briefly open. I will briefly open that one to show you how it looks like. So if you type google.com, this is what brings you. We have these 9 dots on the right upper corner. If you touch those 9 dots, it will bring you the Google applications such as the search, business maps, YouTube Play, news, Gmail, Meet, and then we have the calendar. So today is 1st of June. If I had saved this meeting, yes, right here, my presentation Streamlabs Africa. We're supposed to start from 7. The alarm was supposed to start from 7 to 8 to remind me. And then we have other activities. As you can see, these are some of the meetings I had saved previously. You can also view them in in the calendar. Let me open my calendar. It's here. So you see, I had all these things saved. School activity day, school annual mentorship day. We have heads meeting, scratch week. Yes, some of them my travel, I save them here. Parents meeting, cluster meetings, they're all saved here. So if you have these meetings, you can save them in the calendar or even Microsoft calendar. This one is important because it will remind you. For example, if I have a meeting tomorrow, I can save it to today so that it reminds me as I go to sleep tomorrow morning, or it will remind me today a meeting. So this one is good, and it keeps you on track so that you don't keep on asking people, when was that meeting? Then I will go to something else that is, I have talked about calendar, Microsoft Calendar. Let me pick something else. OneNote. So OneNote has a lot of things. It can be used to share documents, share assignments to your learners. You can share projects. You can work things together. But mostly I use it to, for me, I use it to save my documents. As you can see, here we have the presentations. Under presentation here, I have all my PowerPoint lessons saved here. They are not displaying. Mr. Network. So this is under PowerPoint presentation. This is where I save. Then let's see here. What do we have here? So if you observe this page carefully, down here we have add section. If you touch that button, it will bring you. So these are some of the lesson I present in classroom. I save them here, and once you keep them here, they're saved permanently. You can access them anytime, anywhere, using any gadget. Then we have the lesson plan. A lesson plan. I also have my lessons plan saved here. These are some of the lesson plans that I have saved. So I was saying, if you want to add a section, for example, class notes, you touch on the add section and then you write lesson notes, then you say okay. So it comes here and they display something here. Then you can also give it a name here and say which notes, science. Then you can put your documents the science notes here. You can save them here. You can also share them with your learners. You can also share the document to your colleagues, teachers for amendments if you want some corrections. Or you want to add something, you can make the notes together as a group or as a department. You can come up with the notes. So that one is used in the collaboration space. Then we have the content library where the teacher puts all the content for the learners to access. And then we have the leader only. The leader only is a section where the teacher only is the one who manages that section and no one else is able to edit anything from there. Also, I noticed we have addicted in OneNote. Let me try it if it will pick. I want to try if it will pick from here or if it will continue misbehaving. Yes, can you please behave, Mr. Network? Mr. Network. Mr. Network. So it's not responding. We also have the immense reader still here. If you come to view, you will get the immense reader. So it's right here. Immense reader is right here. So as you use OneNote, you also have those services offered by. Let me try if it is going to next. Okay, it's not responding. I will go back. Maybe let me restart my laptop if it will pick. So after talking about OneNote, we move to another application, that is OneDrive. OneDrive is a place where we store our documents. Let me open it. I have a lot of documents saved in there, and one of the most important documents I have in there is the sub-county welfare data saved as Tana North. Yes. So all these documents are saved in my OneDrive. So here you can put your documents and they will stay here permanently. You can access them anytime, anywhere, using any gadget. So if there's a document you are supposed to produce, you don't need to call people, hey, can you find this and this? Just save your documents here. And once you are required to produce any document, you can access it in real time. Let us move to something else. Let me talk about Microsoft Sway. Microsoft Sway is just like PowerPoint, but it is more interactive. And I have a number of lessons that I made through Microsoft Sway. Like this one here, we have grade 6 science and technology. Let me open it. It is more interactive. Sign in. Do I have to sign in again? So this is one of my lesson I used to present using Microsoft Sway. So we have all those things, and then you go to design. Yes, and then you can play it. Here I was teaching about animals, invertebrates. Invertebrates. You have a little note there. Yes, and then we have this called stack, something called stack. If you touch it, it brings the other items in beneath. If you just touch, keeps on displaying the other one below. So those are called stacks. Yes, it is. Yes. So this is a Microsoft Sway. You just go to Microsoft Sway. Sorry. Microsoft Sway, and then you can touch on the new blank Sway, or you can use any template. We have a number of templates here. You can choose anyone that suits you, but I normally use the plain, and then we use we have the Teams, the one we are just using right now in this session. It helps in training session. Yes. And then we have the whiteboard. We have the whiteboard. Whiteboard is just like a chalkboard where you can just write anything. You can also write something in groups. Am I still audible? Am I audible? Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Then we have the Microsoft Forms. Okay, there's something I want to talk in OneNote. Let me open it. Open OneNote again. There's a very interesting thing in OneNote. I don't know why this thing is misbehaving today. Let me open this one, English. You can actually generate a quiz from the Microsoft Sway using the we have something here called maths assistant. Maths assistant. Let me do this maths assistant. Let me add a section here. Let me call it trial. Trial. And then I call it trial. Or I call it maths. Maths. And then I come here, then you go to draw, and then you write anything. You write an equation here. Let me write like 2p plus 6 is equal 16. And then you come to math assistant, and then math assistant. Write your equation in ink. I have written the equation in ink, but it's not displaying here. It has not detected. Let me rewrite it. Let me rewrite this one. To remove this one, you just pick on the eraser. Let me write it properly. I'm not audible.
You are, sir.
Okay. Let me write. It's not writing. Let me see if I have mine here. Okay, I have mine. It's okay. It's not writing. Yes. 2p plus 6 is equal to 16. And then you highlight the equation using the, okay, that is what I had forgotten. Okay, then you highlight this quiz like this, and then you come to Math Assistant. You see it has displayed there 2p plus 6 is equal, and then you use the select an action. Then you say solve p. If you select solve p, the answer is it will show you the answer, that is p is equal to 5, and then show the steps to arrive to the answer. If you touch show the steps, it will show you the steps. Mr. Network. Pardon? Mr. Network again. Steps for solving linear equation. Yes, I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for the steps, but Mr. Network. Okay. Let me generate a quiz. Generate a practice quiz. Let me try to generate a practice quiz. Mr. Network still. So if you touch on show steps, it is supposed to display the steps down here. Okay. He wants to generate the quiz. So let's see. It will ask me how many questions do you want to set. Okay, here we have 3 questions. That is default. Okay, let me go by those 3 questions, generate a quiz, and then yes. The quiz is supposed to display here, just below the equation I have written. But I hope Mr. Network is doing his things. Okay, let me pick it again and see if it will behave. Doesn't go to something else. Math Assistant. Yes. Select option, solve P. P is 5 steps. Oh, the steps are here. Step number 1, subtract 6 from both sides. That is 2p is equal to 16 minus p. Step number 2, subtract 6 from 16 to get 10. That is 2p is equal to 10. Step number 3, divide both sides by 2. That is p is equal to 10 divided by 2. Step number 4, divide 10 by 2 to get 5. P is equal to 5. Okay, generate a practice quiz. Generate a practice quiz. Yes, generate the 3 questions. If you're not displaying here, maybe you have gone to Microsoft Forms. Let's go and check in Microsoft Forms. It might be hidden there. Yes, I can see here, practice, math practice. Let me open this one. There were supposed to be 3 questions. Solve P, solve P, solve P, solve P. There was an error here. Oh, no, it's downloading. Okay, those are the 3 questions which have been generated from the equation I had come up. Number 1 is 9p plus 54 is equal 162, and it's telling you the answer is the first one, 12. Now this one is for the teacher. If I want to now to share it to my learners, you come here to collect responses. So it's showing them, it's showing me the questions plus the answer. But if you share it with the learners, it will not display the answers. Let me show you how I can share it. In fact, I can share it on the chats, on the chat section right now. Here we have the link. You can shorten the link, then you copy the link. Yes, I realized that. I'm audible.
Yes.
Yes, you are audible. Just conclude. We are seeing it's almost 10 minutes past 9. Hello, Said. Okay, so as Said struggles with the internet, you know, Tanariva is one of the known places that internet is really an issue, but he has really tried to do what he can, what he could. I just want to demonstrate here. Allow me 2 minutes. Give me just 2 minutes or so to show you how you can use the PowerPoint. PowerPoint here. The PowerPoint, of course, if you get to your account, you have seen that those applications are so many there, but one of the productivity tool is PowerPoint. And there's one feature that I really wanted you to know. Probably you are using it or not, but I just want to share. So if you launch your account, this is where you get the landing page. Takes you to this point, and then here you can upload. Uploading means if you have done a PowerPoint, maybe using the offline version, then you can pick it from your computer, from your desktop, and upload it here. Then once you upload it here, it's saved automatically and becomes one of the documents under your account. So if I already have a document in PowerPoint that I want to redesign, like this one here, I click on it and then give it some few seconds to load. If this PowerPoint, if you have a strong network, it doesn't take a while. So if it loads like this, then you go to design because you want to redesign the style and the design, actually the general design of the slides. So if you want to redesign, then you go to design. And we have a designer here. This is one of the great tools that I use. So if you click the designer, sometimes it's telling you that the whole PowerPoint is being loaded. But if that is done, you'll see the designer working onto the right. So you see here, if, for example, this slide here, if I don't want this design, my designer has generated some suggestions for me on the right here. So I can come here and pick, maybe I pick this one, right? Or I can pick this one, okay? Or I can pick any that you feel is good for you. If you move down and probably you have another slide and then you want to change the design again, you can maybe come and pick this one. So you get a very unique design, and this now is usually applicable. You can do it for all the slides. Just check the design you want until you get to the end of the slides. And then once you've done that, then you can also get a copy. Remember, this, you are working online. It is just being saved in the cloud under your account. But if you want an offline copy, go to save and then download a copy. This one will go to your desktop and get it with that unique design. So you can have the presentation as cool and sweet. So that's how you go with PowerPoint. Saidi, can you hear me? Okay, there's
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. Someone was sorry, I was showing them how to generate PowerPoint design while you are away. And we are also almost concluding the session. So if there's anything you want to add in 2-3 minutes, Saidi, you can do it before we pick some questions in the chat.
Yes, I think time is up. Okay, I was saying time is up, but I think whatever I have shared, I want to believe someone has got something. What you need to do, members, you need to just go to Microsoft 365, try to maneuver through those applications, see how what you can do there. I wish I had enough time. I was just about to share the quiz on the charts, but because of time, I think I will end there. Thank you, Joel, for the opportunity.
All right, thank you, Said. I'm seeing someone here. The hand was up. Who was this? Is it Alice? All right, we can pick 2 or 3 questions. Somebody can come out of mute and ask as we check the chat. If you have a question, please, a concern, comment. I've shared the redeem code there. So what you need to do, you just go to your Microsoft Educator Learn and redeem that code for this session. For those who are very new, I get in touch to them so that I show them how it is done. But thank you for joining. I have seen our leader here, Felix Malombe. I don't know whether, okay. Felix, welcome on board. Felix is our leader in all what we do at STEAM Labs Africa. Welcome, Felix. You're muted. Can't hear you.
Joel, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for joining the session today on getting started with Office 365. It is a great pleasure to see all of you still committed to the community that we started and that we have been building over time. And I just wish each and every one of you all the best as you continue exploring with various tools. You notice that our focus and our approach for a few years has been around pedagogical tools that we can use for delivery in the classroom or organizing our classes. And so that is what Joel calls productivity tools. And Microsoft Office is one of those tools. As we go on, we're going to be also transitioning from the tools to the delivery itself or the pedagogy itself. And so we'll be looking at aspects to do with active learning, how to sustain active learning, how to engage, sustain engagement for learners, and how to see them improving their performance. And all that is opportunities for each and every one of you, especially the community of the 35 people who have been consistent here, to also start looking at where you can plug in and be part of this. We are building a bigger community, but let me tell you that it starts with one person, not with everyone. So we need to closely knit this team. Nicodemus, we want to hear you presenting something on how to sustain rigor. Joel has just shown you a tool that you can use, the designer tool, which is separated by artificial intelligence, to be able to maneuver and build, present to us. Pauline Munga and Pauline Mwangi, Nelly, Juma Mishu have been here for a while now. This is the moment for you to also start looking at how you can share what you know. And that way we'll be able to make sense of what we already started doing. Otherwise, I wish you all the best. I hope to see you next week. I think we might have another session, or according to how Joel is going to guide us, so that we can align ourselves. Otherwise, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to see you all and to engage you as you continue doing this. Thank you very much and have a blessed evening. Joel.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful comments, Felix. We always really appreciate your support. Wherever you are behind us, and that is wonderful. We get energy to move and do even better. At this point in time, unless there's a very burning question, I'd like to call this session to an end. And so just one person to pray for us before we break. But then we want to make cameras on. Just put your camera on and take the best photo you can, and so that you can share to our community and tell the world that you are learning. Just pick a good photo for yourself as one prepares to pray for us. Kindly a volunteer as we do the photo session. Get a photo for yourself.
Joel, as you do that, I notice that our educators do not actually check their social media pages. It's important that we keep checking our media pages, not our STEM Labs accounts, but even you as a person. Please do take these opportunities, share them on Facebook, on social media, on Twitter, on LinkedIn, because this is how we grow. So ensure the photos that you take today, or as you continue to learning, things that you can post online to just say you attended this session which was about ABCD, and that way you will be making a difference as you build your capacity as the world knows a little or more about you. Otherwise, thank you very much once again. Back to you, Joel.
Thank you, Felix, for that reminder.
Joel?
Yes.
Just a minute to recognize one of my teacher Java Primary School, who have joined this session for the first time. He's a new teacher, and he has joined Mr. Munga. Mr. Munga, We also have another teacher in Tana River who has been he has been joining these sessions, Mr. Johanna Chengo from Tana River.
Thank you, Mr. Munga, Mr. Johanna, for the wonderful and amazing work you do at school, and keep doing it. And again, try out every new tool we explore, give it a try in the classes, in the classroom, because it is only at that point that we also see how it works or what doesn't work and make some improvement. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Saidi. Can we get somebody to pray as we, Mr. Ongeri, if you don't mind?
Juu mbinguni, Baba na Mungu wetu, asante kwa usiku huu, asante kwa vile umekuwa mwema kwetu, umetuwezesha, tumejifunza mengi tangu tulipoanza hadi wakati huu, na wakati huu tunakwenda kupumzika katika usiku huu, tunaomba kwamba uwe pamoja nasi, na wiki ambayo tunaanza uwe pamoja nasi hadi tutakapokutana tena siku ya Jumamosi. Utuwezeshe, utupatie afya njema ili tutakapokutana kila mmoja tuendelee kushukuru na kuinua jina lako. Tunapoendelea katika mafunzo haya yatusaidie, tunaposaidia wale wanafunzi ambao tumepewa ili kuyatekeleza yote. Utupe hiyo hekima ili yote yawezekane. Katika jina la Yesu tumepata kuamini. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Mr. Ongeri. And everyone, have a lovely evening and good night. Bye. See you next time.
Bye.
Me too.